Hello, my name's Shalise. Welcome out, everybody, to my Frontier Season 3 Rant review, everybody. Again, my name's Shalise. I'm giving a free digital movie code because I said I would. And this is fitting. Lone Survivor. I honestly have no idea if this movie code is good or not. So, first person who wants this gets it. Alright, Lone Survivor. Just pause the video anytime you want. Again, Lone Survivor. Right there. So, Frontier Season 3. I gotta say, this was the worst season of Frontier. And if you don't know what Frontier is about, it's about Jason Momoa, who is basically the Hudson Bay company, who's basically in a fur trade. He's in a fur trade, and he's out for revenge. He's half Indian, half Irish. And he wants revenge over the man who killed his wife and son. And the third season, I was actually looking forward to, because Grace was kidnapped by Lord Benton. And we all knew the predictable route it was going for. Declan Harp was going to go over there to find his loss and save her. And what I was most intrigued about Season 3 about, because at the end of Season 2, the cliffhanger was Declan Hart and Chesterfield were on a cliff, and they're like, what do we do now? We go to war. So I was very interested and intrigued to see Chesterfield and Declan Hart work together to save Grace. And to see this interesting dynamic of, instead of them fighting each other, seeing them teaming up. So I thought it was going to be very interesting. And Chesterfield apparently is killed off screen. Apparently right after that scene, Declan Hart pushed him off a cliff and he died. I'm not sure there was a problem with the actor's contract. I'm not sure what's going on. But Chesterfield is killed off, and he was such an intriguing character from the first season and the second season. And you kill him off like that, and you written him off the show, makes this absolutely the worst season. Then it just became a predictable story route of Declan Hart trying to save Grace. That's all it was. Lord Benton setting up traps for him. We all knew he was going to set up traps for him. And we all knew that Declan Hart was going to prevail and he was going to kill Lord Benton, which he did. But to have that intriguing stuff about that Season 2 arc of just a finale of Chesterfield and Declan Hart might work together was gold, and yet they don't do nothing with it. He's killed off screen and does nothing. Another character that's wasted is Sokona. Sokona is going to help the native women and all these women that are abused by these people, by these men. And the thing with Michael was totally not needed. The whole her losing her fiance, her ex, one of her lost flames, is killed off by Michael's ex-girlfriend, and it creates tension between Michael and her. And there's no need for that, because it doesn't help none of the other characters grow. It doesn't do nothing. It did nothing for these characters, and it does nothing for them now. Michael was just trying to make peace and trying to help Declan Hart throughout the entire adventure, and that was mostly his arc. It was piss poor. And another name, Mr. Grant. He, after the fantastic murder of what he did in Season 2, he becomes insane in the first episode, and we don't see him until the 6th episode, until he eventually is killed off. So, first episode, we see him, and then the last episode, we can see him. It's annoying as stupid it should never have happened. Grant was an interesting character. It would have been so much better just to see what happened with his character throughout. And I like the whole three-way not love story, but the little family that Grant was having with Clenna and with Mr. Pond. I really liked their relationship, all three of them together. I like still Mr. Pond. I don't know, it's going to go the particular route of Grant death, and then Mr. Pond's going to go insane, and he's going to go on a warpath. Eventually he's going to kill some people that we love, and he's going to eventually die by Declan Harp's hand, or by Michael, or by Sokona. It's going to happen either one, and it's just going to be a very predictable route. I did not really enjoy this season. There were some great action scenes. Don't get me wrong, this is probably one of the best action scenes you're going to see in a TV show. Jason Momoa gives 110%, the actors give 110%, but what makes the Season 3 so irrelevant is because they take everything what makes Season 2 so great and put it aside into the trash. I didn't really care for Grace's character. She was a damsel in distress for the most part. Other than that, the East Training Company is going to continue using her, or the Hudson Bay Company is going to continue using Grace for their business. Okay, that's good for her. Anything else we got? Besides her deadbeat father, now he's apparently killed by Lord Benton. It does nothing. Lord Benton's death was anticlimactic as hell. I mean, then we also got Clenda falling in love with Mr. One of the Brown brothers. I love the Brown brothers. They're always an intriguing part of the show, but Clenda falling in love with Brown and Brown killing Grant at the end? Okay, maybe fitting that he kills Grant because, he killed that one woman that Mr. Brown did love. To me, I was more interested in Mr. Brown falling in love with the African American woman. I'm forgetting her name because they don't even use her that much in the season. So overall, I am not the biggest fan of Season 3 of The Frontier. I mean, The Frontier, Season 1 I gave like a B+. Season 2, an A-. I literally love Season 2. And Season 3, I kind of want to give it a C+ or a B- because, everything was great about Frontier Season 1 and 2, and they kind of just pushed everything to the side. And didn't care about certain characters of the past. And didn't use certain characters, like African-American former slave girl. We didn't use Mr. Grant all that much. They didn't use the Chesterfield. They didn't use a lot of characters that they should have used for. But, in my opinion, Frontier Season 3 was a very disappointing of Frontier. I'm hoping it gets back to the roots in Season 4. I'm hoping that Chesterfield returns. And we won't get such a predictable overall story. But for Frontier, they took a lot of things what I loved about the show and just ultimately destroyed it. So, yeah, everyone, that's my opinion of Frontier Season 3. Let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like. Subscribe now, mom. Like, comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. What did y'all think about everybody about Frontier Season 3? Named Jalise and everybody. Bye-bye.